I just felt so stupid.
Kris Jenner might be the reason why Kendall and Bad Bunny broke up. Allegedly, she meddled in their relationship way too much, and it supposedly caused them to go their separate ways.
It's insane, Mom. That's insane.
But what did Kris do, and why did she do it? Was it really for revenge? It's been confirmed that the 2023 power couple are over. They officially announced their breakup through a source to People magazine, and they were actually quite vocal about the reason behind their split. Entertainment Tonight revealed that Kendall and Bad Bunny were actually so busy doing their own things that their romance started to fizzle out. They further revealed that their breakup was a mutual decision and there are no negative emotions between them. And with all these revelations came one shocking detail. ET said in their statement that Kendall and Bad Bunny actually knew that their relationship wasn't going to last forever. Apparently, they had a mutual understanding about it from the start. This detail was kind of surprising because Kendall and Bad Bunny never hinted about their relationship being short-term in any way before. If anything, the vibes they gave off were the exact opposite. Also, there had been reports that hinted that Kendall was actually open to the possibility of an engagement to Bad Bunny. According to the inside source, Kendall had hinted that she would love to get engaged because it felt right to her. And honestly, Kendall's mother, Kris Jenner, also pushed the narrative. An insider revealed that Kris outrightly asked Bad Bunny when he was going to propose to Kendall. And that's not even all she did. During the season 3 finale of The Kardashians, Kris gave all her daughters custom-made dollhouses for Christmas. But the dollhouse she gave Kendall came with quite a twist. Kendall admitted in the confessional interview of that episode that Kris put an engagement ring inside her dollhouse. According to Kendall, Kris apparently did that because she was manifesting an engagement for her, and that was where she wanted Kendall to be in life. As if that wasn't enough pressure, Kendall further revealed that Kris was always sending her texts reminding her that it was time for her to get engaged and become a parent. And it was at that point that Kendall made Kris promise to back off because she was scared Kris might end up ruining things. But by then, the damage had seemingly already been done, and Kendall and Bad Bunny were drifting apart. Earlier on in his interview with Vanity Fair, Bad Bunny revealed that he wanted his current relationship status to be clear only to his family, friends, and loved ones. He told Vanity Fair that he wasn't comfortable with fans knowing about his private life because they didn't know his real thoughts, life, or feelings. So it seemed like he really didn't want the public to know much about his relationship with Kendall. But unfortunately, their relationship started making the headlines almost every day, and most of the time, it had something to do with Kris. People even began making the most insane claims that Bad Bunny was getting more gigs because of Kris. These were further fueled when the Late Late Show with James Corden teased an upcoming episode of Carpool Karaoke that would feature him. People started speculating that Kris definitely must have been involved, especially since the host, James, has some connections with her. But in an interview where Bad Bunny was asked if he wanted to get married or have kids, he said no. So it really seemed like Kris had been meddling in Kendall's relationship without actually listening to Bad Bunny's opinions. Interestingly, some people believe that Kris's meddling was her payback for Kendall's fight with her boyfriend, Corey Gamble. This fight happened way back in 2020 when Kendall got into a huge argument with her sister, Kylie. Corey, who Kendall thought was on her side and was closer to her, began to curse and scream at her, and in the follow-up conversation they had, he even called her names. So things naturally became strained between them because even though Corey apologized, Kendall never got over the hurt, and that made things very awkward for Kris whenever Corey came around. Kris revealed this herself during the season 4 premiere of The Kardashians when Corey traveled with them to Cabo on a vacation. When Kendall approached Corey to talk, Kris told Kim that she thought hell had frozen over. It was then that Kendall and Corey finally made up, although by then, Kris had already begun meddling in Kendall's relationship. However, some people disagree that Kris was trying to get revenge. They instead think that her behavior had more to do with her being Kendall's manager and being used to controlling every part of her life. Kendall sort of admitted as much in her interview with Forbes when she said that she mostly forgets that Kris is her mother. She revealed that sometimes she and her mother get so caught up in talking business that she forgets Kris is her mom. Beyond being her manager, Kris is most notably an investor in Kendall's business, 818 Tequila. And Kendall claims it's kind of weird when Kris switches to being a caring mom. However, Kris has always been very supportive and extremely good at being a manager. Maybe a little too good, which might be why she started getting involved in Kendall's relationship, especially since she is the only one of her kids without a child. According to Kendall, Kris is kind of manifesting for her, but it seems like her over-involvement caused things to go sideways for Kendall's relationship with Bad Bunny. In fact, shortly after their breakup, Bad Bunny dropped a track titled No Me Quiero Casar, which roughly translates to I Don't Want to Get Married. The title was definitely interesting given recent events, but there's more. The music video to the song featured Bad Bunny attending a New Year's Eve bash where he was dodging all the questions from relatives and partygoers about love, marriage, and children. In the video, he gave the reply that he was still just a baby and wasn't ready for serious commitment. Then he added that he would consider the idea in 2032 when he was in his late 30s. It seemed almost as though he was directly talking to Kris because of all the marriage pressure. What's also shocking is that, according to an insider from Kendall's circle, there may be a possibility of the couple getting back together. The insider revealed that Kendall has had lots of on and off relationships in the past, so it's possible that they might reconcile. And this definitely makes a lot of sense. Kendall is kind of infamous for her on and off relationship, which dates back to when she was with Harry Styles. The pair reportedly dated off and on from 2013 to 2016. And the same scenario played out in her relationship with Devin Booker when they got back together only a month after breaking up in June 2022. Also in her relationship with basketball player Ben Simmons, there was a breakup and a reunion that happened after 7 long months. The breakup apparently happened due to their busy schedules, and once that cleared up, they got back together again. So it would not be that surprising if the same thing happened with Bad Bunny, especially since, after only about a month apart, the two seem to be hanging out together again. They were seen spending New Year's Eve together, hanging out with their friends like Justin and Hailey Bieber on a vacation in Barbados. Kendall also indirectly confirmed this by posting a video of her on vacation where Bad Bunny could be heard saying "Happy New Year" in the background. Since then, rumors of their reunion have been flying around. TMZ initially reported that Kendall was only there because of their mutual friends, but suspicions rose when she quickly deleted the video from her story. As of right now, this is all just speculation though. We don't know if they're actually thinking of getting back together or not, but what do you guys think? Do you think they might reconcile sometime in the future? And do you think Kris might be responsible for their breakup in the first place? Let me know in the comments below.